championship of the world at 115 pounds. He has the reach advantage. Does he have a proper lather going? WBC, there's a time for that, but he looks almost too... Until that shot, I have to ask that question. I don't know for pounds. And then he came back 6 months later, cemented his position.
Both guys have their poker faces on. They're both trying to look in his face. The body...
Looking to land body shot. Locker room, we saw Rungvisai has to back up. Maybe he's calm, maybe he's up here.
It looked like he was struggling to get those last few pounds off. Will that be a factor in this?
Good hook and a right hand from Estrada. And a hook again, although the power fight from Juan Francisco Estrada.
In my opinion, I think he's a little bit...
Answers back. So Rungvisai able to land there.
He's leery about what's coming back. Estrada's that sharp. He has to watch out every time.
And you can see the power that he possesses. Good magazine chance after the jab as well. Answers back. Explosion there from Sor Rungvisai and a hard right hand.
Man out, that's what makes it exciting, but it's too far in between as far as superstar fight with Iran.
Estrada
hook to the liver. I want to see a better round. Use their left hand.
This fight has started through the first 3 rounds for Juan Francisco.
He's comfortable in there because he's getting peppered every time of this action. This is great Mexican style in my opinion. The Mexican style usually is chest to chest.
Now another
continue to get hit with needless shots.
Well, it is interesting because in his pro boxing career,
he has the power to change this.
What he needs is a signature win. Jab and a right hand. A lot of
center, but he can still dig down to the liver.
Here at the Forum in Inglewood, California.
Feeling the power of Sor Rungvisai, he had to adjust to it. He's felt it already.
Good point. That's just sheer.
He loses, and then he finally
got us somehow, some way.
It's disappointed, but he is inside can. But yeah, you're right, Sergio.
He can Muay Thai because you're more of a square.
Todd Grisham. Sugar. Now Sor Rungvisai.
They got you. Hands off, they got you.
Keep your legs active.
Who's taking the initiative. Chris Harris to the body. He's got to try to do something.
Once again, Sor Rungvisai is coming out fighting as an orthodox.
And there's a counter. And those are beautiful short jabs and right hands from the start. I think the CompuBoxing's there. We speak about that a lot here on the DAZN.
The adrenaline is so high right now that he'll eat it up like
the final 30 seconds. Another right hand.
Aggressive, come forward so I can get you with
shuffle back and forth.
High count for my card for Juan Francisco Estrada.
I mean, these are two of the best.
Look at Estrada there standing in front of the champion. It's improbable, Chris, but it's not impossible. I'm ready to box. Good right hand. Sor Rungvisai slip. And then a second. And saying, no, man, this is my night. My night.
Juan Francisco Estrada seems to be walking through even the biggest of punches.
But see the fire from Sor Rungvisai the rest of the way. No, he won't. Give it. How do you feel?
In the body with the left.
Maybe out of range completely. The fierceness.
Fight this fight.
You can't right back Sor Rungvisai.
Yeah, he comes back and starts punching. He's been through this.
That Sor Rungvisai's throwing at him.
And he answers to the body as well by Sor Rungvisai at this weight class after moving up to a...
It seems like every exchange for this fight with a different mindset.
Estrada's landed. Sor Rungvisai has to make a stand.
Even
quickly in these lighter weight divisions.
You've got to be springy and fast at this weight class. They're seeing a great performance from the challenger Juan Francisco Estrada to back up Estrada.
We may be seeing the decline at 32 of Sor Rungvisai.
These lighter weights,
boy, is repeatedly going
of the sweet science. It's hit and not get hit. Hit that discourages any monster, any power puncher.
Shown a lot of electric rounds.
You got to be smart. Do blame weight issues on looking flat.
Rungvisai is the champ. Estrada is #1 contender. That's it.
Been called a knockdown because Estrada got hit with a right hand. I'd love to see that in slow motion. So Rungvisai is the type of fight.
There he goes in that last round. You can see in the opening round Sergio, and he's training. He wants to go
because Estrada's standing more flat-footed. He's willing to trade with the bigger puncher.
In that, this looks like a different fight at the very least.
Not giving
southpaw. Well, the left-handed version of Sor Rungvisai not beaten. Yes,
listen. Go straight, right, and then straight.
move back again, Sergio. Francisco
Myself.
doesn't make sense. Yeah, maybe not. Turns back to orthodox, where he has not had success. Poor version of Sor Rungvisai in round 11. If you're in the Estrada, remember forever. Then Sor Rungvisai. And after calm here in the first round, as Sor Rungvisai, no. By knocking out a fighter in the middle of a firefight like this.
I mean, language is there. He's ready to counter, step back.
Both fighters, Estrada was set up.
Down to the body, Estrada does.
So another jab.
This is calm violence on both parts.
He's able to land. And now Sor Rungvisai.
Because his hands leave his face, he has to watch.
Hand from Estrada, the world championship at 115 pounds. Ring mag back with a right hand over the top.
That's why he's not as active.
Estrada, by the way, averaging 78 punches per round. He averaged injury, and he was only
flyweights. We rely on activity. Proven to have a little difficulty with taller opponents. That's what happened in his last.
Offensively sound and offensive-minded.
Pull to the left. Be careful, Gallo.
At the way this averaged 111 punches around over the final.
That shows that he's not in boxing. They're both fighting hard. This is the new age. Punch for punch, take two every time he comes in.
Yeah, peppered right there too. A right hand lands. Right hand.
He goes to Japan. The first two fights.
This fight with one punch, but so far.
Rungvisai, but those are losses. He can step in and deliver.
Switching from orthodox to left, he may work in.
Ray Leonard, LZ Granderson here as well.
Hands up.
And keep your legs active. Keep your legs active.
Landing occasionally, but it's a strike. I mean, it's one thing if you're landing a lot of counter shots, and there's a good right. Chris, how about that last round?
As close as possible, because he knows on the outside he's getting pepped.
Fighter. It's going to be interesting to ask him
from Estrada. Estrada.
Round, close round.
And I like a pass because when you get it,
Estrada does get hit.
Sliding back and forth, but he has not been effective.
He's feeling the hooks.
Yeah, keep your legs active. Hit him.
Srisaket Sor Rungvisai at all.
Swear up and down that your weight was fine, and then shakes his head, shakes it off.
Through the wars with the top fighters, but now he is looking for a title. And now a right hand.
Knockout artist in front of us in Sor Rungvisai, but when you land a punch, nothing's gonna happen. This is my night tonight.
You're great until you're not. Chocolatito was great until he
this level. Fights at the lighter weight classes. Estrada, 29 years old. The pressure that would be necessary. Good hook. Just whatever it is, he hasn't had it tonight.
Most punchers need to be flat-footed when
he's had his way the whole night. Opening seconds here of this 11th round. That was low.
He stood in the pocket a little bit too long. He's been boxing beautifully for
tonight. It is likely.
Get on your bike. I'll be like that.
Halfway through the final round. And did he do enough? It certainly seems.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards. Unanimous decision. Damas y caballeros de Mexico.